Hello and welcome everybody to the first episode of Player Spotlight in Planetside 2, the show where we follow around some of the brave soldiers of Araxis and witness some of the feats they pull off. Today we're on Miller and we're watching the new conglomerate, seeing how much freedom they can bring about. And we're currently on Amarish, a grassy planet with rocky plateaus, and let's look for our first fight, the engagements on this planet. So, we're going to be going to Sundgrey West Gate. Let's find our first soldier to follow around. This CCCR Vanguard, named Anarchaic, has two people in it and is almost dying. He's very low on health, but what can he do? He's got the armor-piercing cannon on his front and has the Enforcer top cannon. Both decent at fighting vehicles, but not so great at fighting infantry. He's also got the shield, which allows him to survive a bit more and dampen attacks, but I don't know whether it'll be enough for him to save him from the fire that's coming from the hill above on the next base. There's a lot of anti-vehicle stuff up there, but they've both got out. He's with his gunner, Deagle, who is hopefully just repairing for him, a Gen M fellow. And they're off again. Let's see what they can do this time. You see this fat chap here, this TR guy, is firing his light infantry cannons at the Vanguard, but obviously that's futile, seeing as it can't do anything. Is this medic just trying to heal his buddy when there's a tank there? That's ridiculous. He's a bit too happy-clappy for survival anyway. Now he's got an enemy medic in his sights, and generally the infantry are lining up for this fellow. Everything's easy, but still taking damage from the hill above, and also I think there's some form of anti-vehicle on the base itself. Either way, will he push in? There's a harasser coming around, and that's always a threat. If the harasser comes behind the Vanguard, it might be able to take it out, although he has got a lot of vehicle support on his right. Again, there's lightnings from the TR coming out, and lockdown prowlers with a gatekeeper firing down. And it looks like he's going to be taken out by the anti-vehicle flak. No, he just made it back in again. Let's see if we can follow somebody else. Are there any infantry making their way up? Let's have a look. So this is an interesting one. A TR is getting above this Vanguard, and maybe he has C4 to try and take out the tank, or he might just take out the engineer here. So, oh no, Iodina NC has gone down to that light assault. I was wondering whether it had C4, but he didn't need it. He just needed to take out the... Oh, he does have it. He does have C4, and he's taken out the tank for the extra XP. Maybe a bit of overkill, really. But there are NC coming in, and we've got Tato Murd, I can't read that. Let's have a look. It's another CCR guy coming across with a heavy assault. Obviously with a shield, he was able to put his shield up and survive the fire from the light assault's carbine. But he's taking it a bit of a long way. You've got to do a bit of jumping here to get across these rocks because they're hard to climb. And he didn't notice that there was a TR infiltrator behind him. But I think that the TR infiltrator has shown itself, but the shield has saved him. And he's retreating again because there's a carbine fellow. This might even be the same light assault that he was fighting before. But nope, he's got it, and he's got a friendly infiltrator with him too. But there is another infiltrator behind him which he hasn't noticed. Oh, maybe he's heard it now. Okay, Tentaro Maid. I think that's what the name comes to. Can't say it's the best aim. He's aiming a bit to the right of him. Oh no, he's still not gone down, but there is an infiltrator right above him. The infiltrator seems more preoccupied with that medic though. Kentaro's still clinging on to life, just barely. And trying to get around these rocks to get at this infiltrator, but no. He just died, so that was Tentu Marid. There we go, that was the name. Let's follow this MCY infiltrator, see what he can come up with. It's the name Brutus81. Maybe Italian, who knows? Maybe he's Roman descent, Brutus, or is that Bruti? Who knows? Either way, hopefully he'll be giving us some good gameplay. And he's just put down a motion spotter, so he'll be able to see all of the enemies on his radar. So unlike the other guy who had no idea infiltrators are around, he knows exactly where they are. So he's got the drop on this fellow. He's using, I think, I'm not exactly sure, but it might be the Desperado semi-automatic pistol with the silencer. Otherwise, it might even be one of the default pistols with a silencer. I can't tell from the model. I think it's single shot, but he's got another light assault. I think this is a light assault giving our heavy assault problems earlier, and this infiltrator just is hanging around too long. But will this kill be stolen by the Reaver? No. Oh, he missed it. He's going for the knife. He got the knife. Only just though. Brutus is walking a fine line here. And another light assault is coming up. It might be the same light assault as before. I think it is actually. And has he got the power knife? That's the question. No, actually in his pocket, in his hand, he's got the med kit. So he wants to heal before he goes in for another fight. But no, he does want a knife, and I don't know what knife. That's just the default knife from what I can tell. But we'll have to see how he does with it. Still low health. He's opted against the med pack. Oh, here he comes. He hasn't noticed him. The Reaver may very well kill him. Live free in the NC. The Reaver just killed him. Pitbull from the Polish outfit has taken out our friend Brutus. So, as the team killer, let's see what else this fellow can come up with. Is his... Anyway, that wasn't good, matey. He's probably said sorry, so let's leave him alone. There's a bit more tank fighting going on, so maybe we'll have a look, see what's going on over here. They're making a run on this base. Here is Gold Sergeant, Gold Soft, there we go. He's being hit from behind by, what is he being hit by? It seems like it's an enemy anti-vehicle turret on a hill. Hopefully you can see that in its render range, because that is something he needs to take out. Yeah, he's got the default Basilisk and the default heat cannon, so I'm guessing he's a newer player. No outfit at the moment, and he's being shot from behind too, from a heavy that's randomly in an NC controlled amp station. He needs to move if he wants to survive. I don't know if he's realised that he's being hit from that side. He's looking in the wrong direction. But will he be able to make it away? I don't actually, looking at it, he might have been trapped there. I think he's stuck. So unfortunately, I think this guy may die. And the chap in front of him, Smurfette, is also in trouble. Getting hit by these anti-vehicle turrets. Oh dear. That's probably it. He's on fire. If he hasn't got an engineer, why aren't you getting out to try and heal? You're gonna die. He's gonna blow up. And they're both gonna die. Do they know? Maybe they don't know that the fire works that way. I kind of feel sorry for them, to be honest. Or maybe they'll make it. Maybe an engineer will see and try and save them. Even that nudge probably did a bit of damage. Oh, the heal on the Sundra. It was such a save. Let's follow this guy. He's a hero. Superstar 1000. Giving, but obviously giving a lot for nothing. He's got the AoE repair on his Sundra, and he's got the Cobalt in anti-infantry gun and a whatever call it, I can't remember. The Marauder's the TR version, but there's a grenade launcher on the front. What will he do? He's just healing up the line of tanks that's coming out of this amp station and keeping them alive, really, for the push. It's a bit of an awkward one. There's only a way under this base to come around and probably situate yourself somewhere close to the capture point. Obviously, there's this side as well for putting the Sundra, which Superstar was trying to do, but I don't think he could quite climb this ledge. And now he might be in a little bit of trouble. But no, he's just hid back behind his allies. He's actually come at this angle, showing more of him, but he's actually hiding behind these two. So maybe dodging some of the fire. Either way, they might not know about those 3 mines that are underneath the base, and somebody might advance under there. again, it's a bit of a stalemate, so unless they want to push, I think we'll go elsewhere, as there are TR on the hill, which are probably pinning down the tanks. Oh, here we go. This is a fight. So we've got Ghost Kid, I think. Ghost Shield, sorry. Who's just taken out one enemy infiltrator. And he doesn't have the Stalker Cloak. He's got the either Hunter Cloak or Nano Armor Cloak. But he's doing quite well with the semi-automatic sniper rifle. He's got 2 kills so far just from there. And he's coming back round again for another look. What can he spot? There's actually quite a lot of TR on this side. So there's a lot of targets to go for. And he's charging after this kill. And it's just stolen away from him, from that infiltrator. But he's making his way up the hill, trying to get a flanking position. And there are quite a few people to fire at. I think we'll have to look at what gun he's got closer when we come round again. So Ghost Shield is doing quite well. He's got 5 people to shoot at there, which is probably too much. Oh, there's a guy behind him. They didn't notice him. They have now. Oh, he's got that one. He had a shotgun as well in close quarters, so it's quite skillful to win that engagement. But he is very close, and there is a lot of enemies there. But no, he gets another kill. This fellow is doing very well. And he's maybe being a bit overconfident, being this close. Oh no, another kill. I was wrong. He's full of surprises, this Ghost Shield fellow. Will he get... There's 3-1 coming over with our carbine taken down by that TR light assault there. So yeah, the fight is actually moving up here onto the base. And let's have a look at this. This is a training outfit, TATF. And we've got Eisenkaj, and he's up against the heavy assault. With a medic is not always the best matchup, seeing as the heavy assault has an extra shield. And unfortunately went down. And it was Eisenkaj. I don't know whether that means something. I'm not sure exactly. So let's follow this heavy assault here. Let's see what his name is. Rabinka. He's got the Lumifiber helmet on, making his head more of a target, but it was free, and the code is still free actually. And he's going in with his teammates, trying to advance up here to the A points that's above this base. Let's try and find Rabinka again. He's moved up here. There's Rabinka. And he almost got killed by the friendly NC fire there from the shotguns. Again, live free in the NC is the motto. I'm getting hit by some explosive. I'm not sure exactly what hit him then. It might have been a C4, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like he's taken damage from it though, but the animation went off. He's going to be peeking through this doorway, trying to get a few kills, and he gets one on this fellow here. Oh no. Well, Rabinka, where's he gone? Oh, he's going back down. But he was taken out by an infiltrator behind him and a heavy assault. So anyway, let's try and see a different engagement, maybe looking at the Vanu Sovereignty taking on... So here we're catching the fight over Zealous Biolab, and there's quite a few anti-air maxers on the air pad, which, because there's lots of size around, they actually don't really stand a chance. So following this MRNC Pazag Manasau, who is fighting at a Vogu scythe, one of the self-donned Leapfits and Miller, and they do obviously have quite a few skilled pilots. And this nest is quite effectively taking out quite a few of the scythes that come in. Another plucky scythe maybe around the corner, but looks for now that they're all cleared out. What I might do is follow one of the pilots. This is an MCY guy, Abney Park, who is flying around, but he's also got to contend with a lot of flak on the ground. There's 2 lightnings, the light tanks with anti-air, but he spotted a scythe, a Frowl scythe. I've never come across those in game actually, but I think he just got hit by a Hornet rocket that's done a lot of damage. He's half health, but he's not bothered because he's got the shotgun mounted cannon, and he doesn't really want to stick around. But I think he's just been caught out with too many people around. With he's got fire suppression. They've got fire suppression, so they've been able to heal themselves, and they've come in for an infantry kill, getting a light assault there. Coming back round again, he hasn't spotted the scythe that's smoking near him. Just gone on for some more infantry kills. But I don't think he got one on that strafe. Let's see. Follow them round. And they're going back in for the strafe on the infantry. What did he just get, if anything? No, he was going for a max, but that one actually does have an anti-air cannon, but only one, so it's not the biggest threat. Come around for another strafe where there's a few guys. He's got one, and the other one just evaded him. But there's a lot of anti-air hitting him. Let's maybe take a closer look at the ground, maybe one of the ground fighters, because the VS are controlling the teleporter and the main point room, so people will be trying to come down and maybe get some hit some kills with C4 or something like that. So let's see if we've got any light assault. Here we go. This is a Gen M light assault by the name of Sergeant Troll, and he's probably going to go in for the C4 on the point, or maybe just get some kills. No, unfortunately he was killed by, I think, a tank somewhere. There were some tanks watching this side, and some infantry firing up as well. So maybe, hopefully, there'll be another light assault who can use their jump jets and C4 to maybe just get in and score some kills, but we'll just have to see. There's another light assault coming here. Same Gen M again. Is he going to learn from his mistake and expose himself for too long on that side to the tanks? Maybe not. He's coming around on the inside, but he is vulnerable here whilst he's jumping across. Oh, he's got a kill. Oh no. I could have been sure that he'd get the kill there on that VS light assault, but it must have been because he was flying. He had a higher hipfire cone, so obviously less accurate. We've got another BHO Zurich fellow here. Maybe he'll make his way in as a light assault using these rocks. This is a perfect environment really for a light assault, coming in above people and flanking on the top of rocks. He's just jumped down. Zurich. He's got one sort of automatic shotgun. And got the first kill there on another light assault, I think. Or no, actually that was an engineer he just killed. So he's just dropped a C4 and got the max, which was good. But there is a guy just camping on that inside teleporter room, and it was killed. Zurich is coming around, looking out the window, seeing what he can spot. But if these NC don't push onto this point, it's all over at this base, and it sounds like it's almost just about to be capped. And with maxes and heavy assaults blocking the entrances down, it'll take a lot to really push onto this point. What can they do though? No, so yes, the NC have this building. It's like a foothold onto the next spot, but still a lot of trouble here. A lot of enemy VS with even an auto turret popped up to ready to catch any light assaults to go in. Ah, look, Zurich tried to go in for it, but that auto turret either did a lot of damage or finished him off, I'm not too sure. And the VS have pushed up again. Let's see if we can spot another light assault trying to go in here. Let's have a look, because they are quite interesting to watch as they make their way across these rocks. No, that's a heavy assault. No, I can't see any. There's actually a VS light assault coming in. Nope, the NC have lost this base, so let's see where the next engagement will be happening. There's a rather large fight at Zealous North Gate, where infantry from the NC are trying to climb over this hill and into the base, but there are a lot of anti-infantry size overhead with their pods. Let's see who we can find to follow around. Maybe a light assault again would be fun to follow. So we've got Raffenfall here, who is going in, trying to come round flank, but he's going to be noticed, and yeah, I'm very sure he's dead. He unfortunately didn't get... I think he did get the kill there. I think that was actually a team kill on this side from that light assault up there on the VS, so it was unfortunate, but he did jump round down into more enemies than he could chew, really. And unfortunately, all these NC are in a lot of trouble from the anti-infantry farming sides, although this one will be taken out. Unless he can survive here. I'm not sure if he has this fire suppression on cooldown. Unless he's an engineer, he's going to hop out. And he might be fine. He's fine. That's a lucky escape, really. And unfortunately, the Sundra has gone. So what's left will likely be cleaned up by the VS here. Is there a sneaky infiltrator that might be interesting to watch? No, nobody's escaped the wrath here of the VS coming in, swooping in, and completely obliterating the NC here. Okay, so there is actually a player base that might be engaged on in the hills, just around here. Oh dear, it's not got shields up or anything particularly. I think it's going to be in a lot of trouble very shortly. It's already getting hit by enemy fire. Is it set up by a certain outfit? I can't really tell. There's Gen M, Reba, FTL, lots of different outfits here. Riot as well. Let's try and follow this heavy assault here. He's got one of the rocket launchers. I think it's just a default. I can't really tell from this angle. What's his name? Narina. Or Nareen. Nareen, that's how it's spelt. I'm trying to fire back. What's actually advancing on them here? There's enemy ants, there's enemy sunderas, and enemy tanks all coming in for this base. They want it quite badly, and but they do have the sundera to spawn onto, and now a shield, which is going to be their lifeline basically at this fight. So these tanks have probably got the better of this base, and I can't really see them surviving here much longer. We do have some heavy assaults. We've got Nareen again coming out to fire upwards at... Oh, he's got a lock on trying to fire at enemy sides, but there's just too much spam from these enemy tanks, and even a Liberator's coming in to try and have a gunning run underneath the shield. Russak here pulling his anti-tank loadout, but obviously not enough to take out the amount of tanks here. The sheer overwhelming numbers of the VS coming into... They want this base so badly, and our Russak pal is down. Cheeky chappy, but not enough evidently. And almost everything is bombarding this core, and I'm going to hazard a guess that they're not going to get out of the way before this explodes, and it will be quite enjoyable to watch this. Nobody is left though out of the NC. Oh no, there's one engineer, but it's not enough. So the shield's still up on this hive, but I'd hazard a guess to say not long for much longer. So we just have to wait for it to tick down, and then wait for the hilarity to ensue when everyone dies. Here we go. It's gonna blow, or it's exposed. Sorry, and now it's gonna blow. Okay, he got the right idea. Yeah, they didn't quite make it out there. They stuck around a bit too long, and people with a death wish, a lot of guys died there. That was funny. I think that might actually be the moment to finish this off, so thank you all very much for watching, and I'm going to just go back to non-sort of Robot Warzy commentator style and just talk about what my thoughts were of it. And this is a prototype, by the way. I was just testing out the waters to see how it'd work out. I was thinking basically that, if you didn't know, first when Planetside 2 was trying to gain traction, they had something similar to this, where they followed around players just playing the game. And I always thought that was great, because it gives people sort of another incentive to be caught on TV, I guess, and maybe their efforts aren't completely unnoticed. But at the same time, they went with MLG, which didn't really pan out at all. So I thought I've always missed the sort of live gameplay covering actual players live in the game, and I thought maybe I could try and bring that back to Planetside 2 a little bit. But obviously, it is quite hard following people around, giving decent commentary over players, and doing it live as well might not be the best bet. But what does everyone else think about this sort of style? Do you think that it was done okay, or do you think some things need to change? And what would you suggest to make this show better? Be sure to put that in the comment section below. And say if you liked or disliked it generally. Is it something you'd want to watch more of? Or, you know. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If you thought it was absolutely rubbish, give it a dislike. And subscribe for more content. Oh, that was a cool drop, actually. I should have gone and watched that. But they did just drop on where? Very close to the spawn rooms. Anyway. Until next time, everybody. Joshino.